Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Let all the members join the group or join the webinar. So we'll move towards analyzing Bitcoin and some miners. Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to analyze some markets. Why? Because the market is kind of unstable now. So in this webinar, I will not go for any technicals because I have to analyze some markets. So first of all, I will start from Bitcoin because it's kind of major and today it's unstable. Okay, so in my recent webinar, I just already discussed with you guys that from where I just want to a bullish price. You can clearly see that in my recent webinar I just said you guys that I can be a bullish if price break the structure, and price break the structure over here, perfect got retracement, and after that you can clearly see that how much perfect move we got it. Now it does not matter to me. Now the recent fresh new analysis will help us a lot to direct the. Walaikum assalam, how are you? So let's start the Bitcoin next analysis. So you can clearly see that we were having a high from here. You can clearly see that we were having from 17 August, and we were just stuck in a fake structure till 17 October. What it means? It means that we were just stuck in the fake structure since 2 months. So it's fine. You can trade some intermediate structure. That's fine, but it's kind of more hard. Okay. Yeah, in a while I will speak Urdu Hindi. Okay. So here you can clearly see that we just got a break of structure over here, because while trading the real smart money, we have to follow the structure, and to predict our boss, means the break of structure, we have to mark or to get a candle body closing. So you can clearly see that we got a break of structure over here. We got again a down break of structure, and maybe maybe our team already posted the video if price break the structure. This way we can go for long, and you can clearly see that again the price is just predicting and moving in our direction. That's good. Now is it time to buy or short, or to buy or not to buy? Now the market is kind of unstable, so most of the shit tons of traders, you can call it, just may liquidate themselves. Why? Because they're just martingale between longs and shorts. So if you are just trading, or if you are in any longs, perfect for you guys, just be in your longs, because longs are now kind of more making sense. Why? Because you can clearly see that we are just in a really perfect situation to this high. So it means that we got a break of structure of 4 hour time frame. What it means? It means that now the signs of bullishness makes a lot of sense to us. Why? Because you can clearly see that the 4 hour is presenting itself a break of structure, 1 hour is bullish. Now what it means? It means that if we want to take any other longs are perfect for now. Why? Because you can clearly see that the structure is bullish, and we are just targeting the pools of liquidity. We just already said you guys from webinar number 1 that I'm just targeting these pools of liquidity over here in 30-day time frame. Maybe it was, yeah, you can clearly see that we have a lot of clouds of liquidity printing over here, and now price is just price just want to get for shorts with the more of dumb money. Why? Because if the dumb money got involved in the shorts, they will just liquidate them and move in a direction. Why? Because you can clearly see that the structure is still bullish according to 2-day time frame, 1-day time frame. Okay, so it means that now still we want a clearance of this high. Perfect. So we have to give a color to a higher time frame by shifting the lower time frame, right? So let me get rid of all these fun stuff like this. So in 4 hour time frame, you can clearly see that, let me recap you guys. You can clearly see that you got a break of structure over here, not with this one. You got a break of structure right over here just 4 hours ago. Okay, so what it means? It means that now structure is shifted bullish. We have to identify, or we have to get a zone from where we can go for longs, but I need a zone. Okay, now you can clearly see that we are just stuck in this range from this high to this low. So still the liquidity is lying above this one. So if the structure is bullish, means you got a break of structure. So don't just force the shorts directly. Why? Because if the structure is bullish, it will keep continuing the bullishness. So keeping the view, just we are just getting the same thing over here. So if we just shift down according to 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see that we got a break of structure over here like this. So we got a break of structure over here. We just already discussed with how to mark the protected low or protected high. We have this protected low, and the clear demand is lying over here, and the price pool of 28,600. But it does not make any sense that price may reach over here or may not reach over here. So from where we have to take an entry. Overall structure is still bullish. Now if any longs present itself, but according to full analysis, it does not make any sense. If Bitcoin bullish, you have to long some other coins, because yeah, markets are correlated with yourself, but not 100%. Only 60 to 50% markets are correlated. It does not make any sense. If the Bitcoin is bullish, the other coins will keep in this direction. No. Okay, so that's why longs are fine for now. For me, you can clearly see that we have a lot of liquidity presenting over here. We have a clear demand at the level of 28,600, but let me know that if other time frame present itself a good bullishness, so I can go for longs. So in this one, you can clearly see that you have just yeah, you can clearly see that if I just start counting the dbs, 1 2 3, yeah, clear, makes sense, 4 5 6 and 7, perfect. So 7 dB is the last one, spiked and mitigated this one. That's cool. We got a break of structure downside. Okay, nice. So you can clearly see that 15 minute time frame is not presenting itself bullish for now. If 15 minute presents itself bullish, I could clearly take along from here, but it's not the case for now. You can clearly see that price just spiked down after making overextended, and now price is mitigated by this demand. It means that still we have a lot of potential for longs. Why? Because maybe in 30-minute time frame, this may be not the potential low, this may be the potential low. Let's see, who knows. Yeah, so in 30-minute time frame, you can clearly see that we have just same case. Yeah, we have got a break of structure over here first, we got another break of structure second, and we got third. So market is overextended in this one. You can clearly see that you have still a lot of long potentials, means price a lot of power for longs, but I'm not going for any longs still now. Why? Because you can clearly see that 15-minute time frame got break of structure downside. So overall structure still bullish, 4-hour time frame bullish, 1-day time frame bullish, 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame, all time frame are presenting still bullish, but 15-minute time frame is still in a bearish trend. You can clearly see it, but this market is overextended, or after the overextended, price makes a reaccumulation model and still again move in this direction. What it means? It means that still longs make sense, but I'm not going any long. I'm not going for longs in Bitcoin for now. Why? Because the structure is clearly bullish, but still I have a lot of potential for longs. Okay, so longs make sense for now. If you are in other longs, that's fine. But if you want to take a long on Bitcoin, still it's not the case, because you can clearly see your break of structure. And now, if you want to go with the long, so better to wait for a break of structure again. Why? Because you can clearly see that you are just in a reaccumulation model, and now price is moving again in this direction. Okay, so shorts are kind of more dangerous for now, but if you are in longs are fine. But from if I want to long now, I will not go for any long for now. Why? Because you can clearly see that you got a break of structure over here, and we have a clear high, this one, and this low. So you're just stuck in this kind of range. So yeah, this is the intermediate high. You can clearly see that at 30,000 you have an intermediary high, and the range of 30,240 you have a real high. So for now, hands down, for now, if you want to take a long, better to wait for a 30,000 break structure. If the 30,000 got a break, then again retracement, I can take any entry, and then I will move with the market. Okay, so Bitcoin still longs are fine, but for double confirmation, means for the sake of my confirmations, I need a break of structure of 30,037 roundabout, and or 30,240. So if these two key levels break again on the retracement, we can take an entry, because still the market in lower time frame is kind of overextended. What it means? It means that we have to give a color to high time frame by moving in a lower time frame. Okay, so 1 hour time frame, 15-minute time frame, you can clearly see that you are just stuck in this intermediate high and low. The low is real, but the high is intermediary. You can clearly see that. So yeah, still if this zone breaks at the price level of 30,030, so we can take a long at the retracement at the level of around about 29,500. So yeah, this scenario makes a lot of sense. You can clearly see that at the retracement you can take an entry and then wait for a stage 2. Okay, so in my recent webinar, I just discussed with you guys that market has two stages, stage number 1 and stage number 2. In the stage number 2, price just moves without giving you entry. So I just already discussed with you guys that this may be the case. So now the result is in your hands. So now I just already said you guys that if you want to take along, this is a good zone. Or if price reach directly over here, you can take along at the level of 28,600 to take it long. Okay, so yeah, the invalidation, yeah, the first one, the scenario makes a lot of sense. But if price reaches towards this direction, means 28,600, you can take another long over here. So long makes sense over here at the retracement and over here. Okay, and remember, if you guys have any other coins you want me to analyze, just drop it out here, because the market is kind of unstable. You may stuck in some coins. Okay, so yeah, this was Bitcoin. Longs are still fine, but I just gave you a clear scenario from where I want to go for longs. Two zones are good for longs. If price first breaks the 30,037, you can take a long at the retracement of this one at the level of 29,600 roundabout, and you can place your stops over here, but not now when the structure got shift. Okay, and other scenario is still longs makes a lot of sense, but if price is directly over here, you can take a long at the level of 28,600 roundabout. Right, overall structure is bullish, and I just give you clear scenarios for longs. So this was Bitcoin basically. Hope you just got an idea about Bitcoin direction. So if you guys have other coins, let me know. I will nice for you guys. Okay, so let's move towards Loom first, and then we'll move towards TRB. So Loom, we had just already discussed with you guys that hanger move we got over here. That price structure is bearish. Yup. So you can clearly see that we just make a lot of money over here at the short, but now other, and let's move. Yeah, this time frame makes a lot of sense. You can clearly see that you have a lot of less data on Loom. That's fine if we have a lot of data in the USDT spot. So we can move towards, yeah, so you have a lot of data on the USDT pair, means on spot, and so we can move towards this one. Why? Because we need a lot of data. So if you want to trade smart money, you have some more data. Why? Because data make a lot of sense. You can clearly see that you just stuck moved over here, and then we got a break of structure over here. The structure is still bullish, so structure is still bullish on Loom according to 3 time frame. That's fine. Yep, we have this high and this low, but who knows, the structure may stop through here, or may touches the demand zone. For now, for that sake, we have to move in a lower time frame, because we have to give high time frame color by shifting a lower time frame, and get an idea that in which direction we want to move. So in this one, you can clearly see that we got a lot of moves. We got a break of structure over here or over here, both fine. Yep, we got a break of structure number one, we got a break of structure number two, and now price is kinda in a reaccumulation model. You can clearly see you got a second break of structure, you got a third break of structure, you have a this low. So this low has just got breaked, but still at the same time price is just in this low, means in other time frame, maybe from here to here, maybe a perfect structure. So it means that still the structure is bullish according to me, because this is nothing more except a reaccumulation model. We can still follow some longs, but from where? I need a time frame. Yep, in this one you got again a reaccumulation model, and at the same time you are just getting kind of, let's see, first, second, third, fourth, and price was just reaccumulated, and now we got a confirmation over here. You can clearly see that you just instant snap, you can call it, and moving in this direction. It means that yeah, yep, it means that you have a clear 2 over here. Just break this guy. So still the structure is bearish hands down, but it might be an instant snap upside. So longs make sense, but still we should got an idea according to Walaikum Assalam, how are you? So yeah, I will analyze for you in a while. Hold on. So in Loom, maybe some boys are stuck in Loom for the shorts or longs. So for them, I have to analyze them. Okay. So after Loom, I will move towards Soul. Hold on. You can clearly see that Loom is just break. First structure means you are just in a bearish trend according to 4-hour time frame. That's fine. All time frame is still bearish. But maybe 1-hour time frame gives a lot of color to high time frame. So you can clearly see that you got a break of structure number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, kind of overextended 5, and now we got 5 break of structures. Fine. Loom price overextended according to 1 hour time frame. So I need the break of structure of this high. fine. You can clearly see that as an intermediary, you got a break of structure from this high, break of structure number one, break of structure number two. That's fine. So yeah, Loom, all the time frames are presenting itself in a reaccumulation model. When we shift in a 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see that price is overextended. So it means that if you can go with intermediate structure to target these highs. Okay, so the same thing happening over here. So you got a break of structure as an intermediary. From here you got a second break of structure, and still now we are just stuck in this high and this intermediary low. Okay, so yeah, Loom overall it's still presenting itself and just accumulating into a longs. So longs makes sense, but from where? Because now Bitcoin just break the structure 4 hour time frame, it might stop over here and make get us in a retracement, and then after that we can get our longs. So still for that, if Loom presents in a bearish trend, you can target some longs intermediately. Okay, so at the level of you can clearly see at level of 0.100109 around about, we have a clear demand as an intermediary. What it means? It means that if price reach over here, you can take a long to target these highs. So it means that price Loom overall overextended in 1 hour time frame. So it does not make any sense. We can't go with longs. We can go with longs by targeting and with moving with intermediate structures. So this scenario makes a lot of sense. We have a clear demand at level 0.11 roundabout, and you can target these highs. Okay, so targeting at 0.134 roundabout, and you can take a stop loss of down. Why? Because in 1 hour time frame, you got a first intermediary boss, second intermediary boss. So price may reach over here. That's perfectly fine, because that's a double DB scenario. We will teach you. Yeah, Mr. Two. How are you? So same thing on the Loom. So as per personally, if you want to get some good confirmation, you can take at a 50% retracement. Why? Because the demands make sense, but you can retrace, you can just make refine it, and you can get a good R. So yeah, Loom still just be careful with some shorts. Long makes sense as an intermediate structure. So yeah, Looms are fine for long from here by making your stop loss. Wow, from here it is by making your stop loss just below this one. So 10% non leverage makes kind of not making sense. Okay, so you have to go with only 2x from here. Okay, take it with 2x leverage. Why? Because you have to manage your risk. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, this scenario makes a lot of sense. Like this, take it long. If price reach over here, DCSM over here at the level of 0.102. Okay, DSCSM over here, and you can take a stop loss of this one. Okay, so yeah, Loom, same thing. Market is flat. Yeah, so this makes a lot of sense. You can target first this guy, and you can take another target of this one. So yeah, it can make any sense. Why? Because if this scenario happens, it will just target this one and it will kill this one. And if this model present itself, so it can move a lot of longs. Okay, so yeah, this is fine. Loom, fine. So now let's move to a soul, and after that I will just analyze TRB for you guys. Okay, soul. Okay, we have something. We have something over here. Nice. Reaccumulation model. Clearly, you can see that. And again, after soul, if you have other market, just drop it down here. I will quickly look at that. Okay. So for now, you can clearly see that you got a break of structure over here, second break of structure, third, fourth, again a redistribution or aka reaccumulation model, first, second. So we are just stuck in a reaccumulation model so you can clearly see that. So you have this high and this low. The point to get clear is that you can clearly see that price failed to move down and it's moving in direction. So it means that the structure in in lower time frame, if the longs make sense, we can go for longs. Okay, so 1 day time frame, let's see. Same thing, I can think so. Yeah, same thing on 1 day time frame, but we have to identify a perfect structure. You can clearly see that you're just stuck in a bearish structure. Yeah, fine. Soul is still fine. And I still remember a while ago we just analyzed a soul for you guys when it was on level of here or here, don't know, but I just said you guys that it might get cleared this one and then it will move in direction. So same thing, the price is happening now in front of you. So you got a clear break of structure over here, you got a second break of structure is bullish, right? Still 12 hour got a break of structure over here, but we have to know about this zone. You can clearly see that you got a break of structure, right? So still we have a lot of potential for longs, but from where we have to go for longs, let us know. So yeah, we got a break of structure over here. 4 hour time frame, let's see how 4 hour presents itself. So you can clearly see that you got a clear break structure over here, another break of structure over here. 4 hours still 2 dB, so it means that we can still go for longs, but now 1 hour will decide itself whether we have to go for long or not. So in this one you can clearly see that you got a break of structure number 1, second, kinda, yeah, you got a third, fourth. So again, market is overextended according to 4 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see that we got a 4 dB from here to here. It means that bro, let me know that you are stuck in a long or in a short, or you are just in a profit with long or low short. Okay, so according to me you can clearly see that market is overextended. So for now I will not go with so long. Why? Because market is overextended and it might move over here, maybe give me a fail to go high, and maybe a liquidity of cloud of liquidity may present over here, and then it might move down. Okay, so for now Sol does not have a clear bias for me, but it may liquidate this low. Okay, so this low has a lot of potential to get liquidated. So yeah, if I just move in 4 hour time frame, you can see that you have a clear demand over here, a level of 23.5. So hands down a Sol is not that much good to me. Okay, so it might liquidate this guy first, and then it might give me an entry. Okay, so yeah, that was it. So hold on, I will just come in 1 minute. Okay. Perfect. So I apologize, I got something. So you can clearly see that according to 4 hour time frame, you have a clear demand at the level of this 23.5 roundabout. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense that price may liquidate this one. So if you are in a longs are still fine, but I'm not going with any other long for now. I'll just wait for a price to liquidate this low, because this low has a lot of potential to get liquidated. Okay, after that I can take along at the level of 23.4. So just millions of other coins are still waiting for you to enter in it. Okay, so it does not make any sense that you do not have other coins. You have millions, trillions of coins, so still you can go with other coins. So Sol, leave it up and just move with other market. Okay, so long makes sense, level of 23.6 roundabout. So it does not make any sense that price may reach after 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, who knows. So you can take a long over here by putting your stop loss just below this one, like this, and this makes sense, right? So that was Sol. I will just analyze TRB for you guys, and then we'll just cut it out. Okay, so recently we just it's kinda in every webinar I just discussed about TRB, that I'm expecting long, a clear zone long, a clear zone long, a clear zone long. From where? From here. Second time, if we just got if we just missed it, and you can clearly see that we just got the perfect zone for a TRB, and the result is in the front of you. So 77% non-leverage move in after my update. So in my next webinar I will just top down it again, okay, for you guys. So it's not the time for now to top down it. Why? Because I was having to analyze some market for you, because the market was kind of overextended or unstable. So maybe some traders just got emotionally weak about the market structures. That's why. So in this one you can clearly see that we made a lot of money over here, shit tons of money we got on TRB. That's fine. But if just someone missed it, just sad for them. But now what we have to do, you can clearly see the structure is bullish. Now there are clear good examples in the front of you. in the front of you, you can clearly see that if the structure is bullish, it will keep continuing bullish. So that's why shit tons of traders were just kind of getting the TRB short. No, they're not making any sense. Why? Because the structure is bullish, so we have to go for longs rather than forcing the short, right? So the same thing, same scenario happening over here. Till we have the structure as a bullish. Boss number one, right? So you can clearly see you got a break of structure over here, and you got another break of structure over here. So we are just kind of clearing the structure second time over here. Means if price reach or closes the 3-day time frame candle above this height, we will get another break of structure. Because by trading the real smart money, you have to look for the candle body closing for marking the clear break of structure. So 1-day time frame, clearly we can see that yeah, we have one break, second, third, last but not a cluster, right? So overextended after that. So if the 9-hour candle closes above the level of 67.8 roundabout, so the market is may kind of overextended. So after that we might get some spikes downside. Okay, so for confirming that, we have to shift down more. In this one we can see we have 1 second, third, and fourth, last but not a cluster. So according to 12-hour, we just got a break of structure here, and the structure is overextended according to 12-hour time frame also. So yeah, some shorts at TRB it might be a time for TRB to go for short. Okay, so let's see, who knows. Fifth got 4-hour clear overextension. We are just overextended. So further, for most more longs, I'm not expecting about 40 RB for more longs. Why? Because all the time frame is presenting itself overextended. It means that the clearance of this low may makes a lot of sense. But from where? Let's see. According to 1-hour time frame, we can see that we have a clear break or here, break number 2, break number 2. So we are just stuck in a 1-hour, kind of really bad. So 1-hour does not make any sense to me. 4-hour makes some sense. So if you want to long, still you want to long, so it does not make any sense for TRB for longs. Why? Because you can clearly see that all the structure is bearish. Means all the structure is presenting itself bearish. Why? Because the structures are overextended. Now better to wait for TRB. So for TRB in the for this week, TRB does not make any sense to me. So if someone enjoying this one, so take your profits of 80%, let the 20% rent if it want to. Okay, so same thing. I just want a break of structure downside. So for now, TRB is kind of got into an ugly market. So TRB not make any sense to me, but still I'm expecting a clearance of this low. Makes some sense. Why? Because we got a 6 break of structures kind of overextended, so we need some reaccumulation model. So if this got a break, then ultimately it will break and it might come down. So okay, so if you want to longs, they're not making sense for TRB to long it now. Why? Because all the markets are all the time frames are overextended and not long making sense to me. So short, as in Islamic finance, short is kind of forbidden, so I'm not going for any short, but short and direction makes sense like this, it might come. Okay, so after liquidating these lows, you can see that we have kind of, yeah, we have this one. So yeah, it might make sense that if price want to shift down, let me get rid of all these fun stuff. Like this. So if the TRB wants to get short, it will clear out this low and it will clear out this low also then. Okay, so yeah, this scenario makes sense. But again, remember, short is lot of risky. Why? Because I have no time frame. I have no time frame for short now. So if you want to go with long do not make any sense to me. Okay, remember that book your profits. Long does not make any sense to me because all the time frames are overextended. Again and again, I'm saying all the time frames are overextended. So long do not make any sense to me. For now, I will just leave the market. But the structure is still presenting itself overextended. So yeah, the short direction makes sense like this. It might clear out the lows and might clear out the high. So this high makes a low makes a lot of sense to get cleared, and after that if the structure is bearish, so structure will be bearish and it will move in direction. Okay, so yeah, same thing on TRB, like this makes sense. So yeah, that was it. Hope you enjoyed some markets. So you decided me to analyze it, and you can clearly see that the directions and blah blah blah. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the webinar, get into your charts and just replicate the same thing I just did before. Okay, so yes, that was it. So take care.